Peoples represented the region in the political process. There is participation, but is it meaningful? That is the question which we have to address. Similarly, to give a meaningful participation to the people of the region in the administrative machinery, that relates to employment opportunities. Where do we stand? I have figures. The third thing is about preserving, respecting and promoting the cultural and linguistic identity of the region. Telangana region has its own identity in respect of language as well as culture. Is it respected? Is it preserved? Is it promoted? Or something else is happening? I don't know whether we will be able to go into all those aspects, but I will concentrate mostly on the first aspect, that is the developmental aspect, because that is the problem of bread and butter. When we are confronted with the problems of bread and butter, the issues related to language and culture take a secondary place. They are not unimportant, but that is the present problem now. So before I go into further details, I would like to give you a brief account of the you see this map. Northern side you have river Godavari, and this is river Krishna. These are the two major rivers of South India. These two rivers traverse through the heart of Telangana region. Actually, Telangana region is sandwiched between these two major rivers of South India. To use the technical jargon, 79% of the catchment area of, you know what is the catchment area? 79% of catchment area of river Godavari, which flows in Andhra Pradesh, is in Telangana. Remaining is in the tail end towards, this is the tail end part. This is the tail end part. The rest of it is in Telangana. Similarly, this is river Godavari, and this is the tail end part. And this is river Krishna, this is the tail end part. Similarly, 69% of catchment area of Krishna river is in Telangana. Rest is in other regions. Geographically, Telangana covers about 42% of the total area of the state. This resource endowment, we have to have an idea before going into the nitty-gritty of developmental aspects. 69% of catchment area of Krishna, 79% of catchment of area of Godavari, 42% of geographical area of the state, 41% of area cultivated on average every year, 42% of revenues of the state, 40% of the population of the state. Plus, we have inherited an already developed capital city, Hyderabad. It might have been further developed, but it was already developed. Andhra Pradesh was formed because a ready-made capital city was available. That was one of the major reasons for merging these two regions. A well-developed railway system by the Nizams. Even to this day, we depend upon the same network of railway system except a small stretch between Bibi Nagar and Nadikudi. That was laid to facilitate flow of traffic from Hyderabad to Guntur, avoiding Warangal and Kazipet. That was not for the benefit of this region. But for that small stretch, not an inch of new railway line has been laid. Recently, the railway between Peddapalli and Karimnagar was laid, but it is not operational. Similarly, Asia's largest textile mill was there in Warangal. Asia's largest sugar factory was there in Nizamabad. This is what the Telangana region gave to the state of Andhra Pradesh, with the assurance given to them that these resources will be used for your own development. We will not divert this money, these resources. Development of Telangana will be the first responsibility of the. That was the promise given. Now it's 44 years. Where do we stand? There are many areas, but I will not bother you with all those areas, but I will give you some samples. First, I will take you to the realm of agriculture. I am taking you to that area first because more than 70% of the people depend upon agriculture, even to this day. Not only in Telangana, but mostly in the entire country also. So, I'll switch it on later. Some area was X area, I'll show you the figures later. Some area was cultivated when the state was formed. Some lakh acres or hectares, whatever you call. During last 44 years, 8 or 9 5-year plans were taken up. Thousands of crores have been spent. So many irrigation projects have been built. So naturally, we expect that the area under cultivation will increase. Or at least it will be stagnant at least. It cannot go down. It cannot go down. What has happened? At the time of formation of Andhra Pradesh, you see in Telangana, the total area under cultivation was 46,57,282 hectares. We use that scale because it is in 1 hectare means roughly 2.5 acres. It has declined to 36 lakh, 21% fall. 44 years of development has resulted in a fall of 21% in net area zone between 1956 and 98. 98 figures are available. These are the figures given by the government itself. They are not created by me. They are not fabricated by me. These are the figures given by the government in the official documents presented to the state legislative assembly. So a fall of 21% in the net area cultivated, an increase of 4% in the coastal districts. How can it happen? If there is a decline, there should be a decline everywhere. Rayalaseema also has registered some decline, but the decline in Telangana is far higher than decline in other regions. Why it has happened? Why this has happened? It's a long story. Number one, at the time of formation of Andhra Pradesh, tanks were a major source of irrigation in Telangana and also Rayalaseema. What was the area irrigated under tanks in the year 1956? According to government's own statistics, a little over 12 lakh acres were irrigated under the tank irrigation. 98 figures tell us it should increase, isn't it? 98 figures. By the year 1998, it has gone down to 2.5 lakh acres. A fall of 10 lakh acres in the area irrigated by the tanks in Telangana region. Why it has happened? Breached tanks were never repaired. In some cases, breaches were deliberately caused to develop high-tech cities, film cities and all that. Real estate, expansion of real estate business. Not maintaining the tanks properly by removing the silt periodically. They have done it deliberately because existence of a network of tanks will not allow flow of water from tributaries to the main rivers Krishna and Godavari. There will be some deficiency in that. In order to ensure uninterrupted flow of water into the tail end areas of rivers Krishna and Godavari, they have prevented checks and tanks on the rivers